The year was 776 BCE. Ancient Greece, a land of myths and legends, hosted a spectacle that would forever alter the course of history, the first Olympic Games. In the sacred city of Olympia, athletes gathered not for personal glory, but to honor Zeus, the king of the gods.
This was no ordinary athletic competition. It was a religious festival, a testament to the human spirit and a celebration of life itself. Held every 4 years, the Games were a time of truce, a sacred Olympiad where wars were put on hold and peace reigned supreme. Athletes representing various city-states journeyed to Olympia, their paths converging on this hallowed ground.
These early games were far different from the multi-sport extravaganzas we know today. For over a millennium, the Olympic Games thrived, growing in scale and prestige. They became a cornerstone of Greek culture, embodying the ideals of physical excellence, mental discipline, and spiritual devotion. The Games were more than just a competition. They were a symbol of unity, a testament to the human potential for greatness. Imagine the roar of the crowd, the dust rising from the stadium floor, the sun beating down on the athletes. The ancient Olympics were a spectacle of raw athleticism, a testament to human strength and agility.
The stadion was abuzz with energy as spectators gathered to witness history. The first Olympics featured only one event, the stadion race. Victory was seen as a sign of divine favor. Victors were hailed as heroes, their names etched in history. As centuries passed, the Roman Empire rose to prominence, casting a long shadow over the ancient world. With the Roman conquest of Greece, the Olympic Games began a slow and steady decline. The Romans, with their penchant for gladiatorial combat and chariot races, gradually altered the nature of the Games, diminishing their religious significance and emphasizing spectacle over sacred tradition.
In 393 AD, after over 1,000 years of continuous celebration, the Olympic Games were abolished by the Roman Emperor Theodosius I. A devout Christian, Theodosius viewed the Games as a pagan festival, incompatible with the teachings of the burgeoning Christian faith. The once sacred grounds of Olympia were abandoned, the temples and statues crumbling under the weight of time and neglect.
The Olympic spirit, however, did not die. It lay dormant, buried beneath centuries of history, waiting for the right moment to be rekindled. The dream of the ancient Games, a dream of unity, competition, and human excellence, would eventually find new life in a world yearning for connection and inspiration.
Centuries passed, and the world underwent a period of profound transformation. The Renaissance rekindled an interest in classical learning, and the spirit of humanism swept across Europe. It was in this fertile ground that the idea of reviving the Olympic Games took root, nurtured by a young French aristocrat named Pierre de Coubertin.
Coubertin, a visionary educator and historian, believed in the power of sport to promote peace, understanding, and international cooperation. He saw in the ancient Olympic Games a model for a better world, a world where nations could come together in friendly competition, transcending political and cultural divides.
In 1894, Coubertin's vision became a reality. The International Olympic Committee was founded in Paris, with Coubertin as its president. 2 years later, the first modern Olympic Games were held in Athens, Greece, a symbolic return to the birthplace of the ancient Games. The world watched in awe as athletes from 14 nations competed in 43 events, marking the beginning of a new chapter in Olympic history.
Section 5. Breaking Barriers. Women take their place on the world stage. The early modern Olympic Games were a far cry from the inclusive event we know today. Women, initially excluded from participating, fought tirelessly for their right to compete on the world stage.
Pioneers like Alice Milliat, a French athlete and activist, challenged the prevailing norms, organizing women's sporting events and advocating for gender equality in athletics. It wasn't until the 1900 Games in Paris that women were officially allowed to participate in the Olympics.
Even then, their participation was limited to just a handful of events, primarily in tennis and golf. However, their presence marked a watershed moment, a crack in the glass ceiling that would eventually shatter.
Over the decades that followed, women's participation in the Olympics steadily increased. They broke records, defied expectations and inspired generations of athletes. From the legendary track star Wilma Rudolph to the iconic gymnast Nadia Comaneci, women proved time and again that they were a force to be reckoned with on the world's biggest sporting stage.
Section 6. Faster, higher, stronger technology transforms the Games. The Olympic Games have always been a showcase for human potential, but they have also been shaped by the advancements of the modern world.
From the advent of the stopwatch to the development of high-tech swimsuits and aerodynamic bicycles, technology has played a pivotal role in pushing the boundaries of athletic achievement.
The introduction of radio and television revolutionized the way the Games were experienced, allowing people around the globe to witness the thrill of competition in real time. The world marveled at the exploits of Jesse Owens in the 1936 Berlin Olympics and cheered on Nadia Comaneci as she achieved the first perfect score in Olympic gymnastics history at the 1976 Montreal Games.
Technology has not only enhanced the performance of athletes, but has also transformed the way the Games are organized, managed, and experienced. From sophisticated timing systems to instant replay and digital media, technology has made the Olympics more accessible, engaging, and global than ever before. Section 7. A World United. The global reach of the modern Olympics. The modern Olympic Games have evolved into a truly global phenomenon, transcending national boundaries and cultural differences.
What began as a competition among a handful of nations has grown into a mega event, attracting thousands of athletes from over 200 countries, representing every corner of the globe.
The Games have become a symbol of international cooperation and understanding, a platform where athletes from all walks of life can come together in the spirit of friendly competition.
The Olympic Village, a temporary home for athletes during the Games, embodies this spirit of unity, fostering cross-cultural exchange and camaraderie.
The global reach of the Olympics has not been without its challenges. Political tensions, boycotts, and concerns over doping have at times cast a shadow over the Games.
However, the Olympic spirit has endured, reminding us of the power of sport to unite, inspire, and transcend even the most divisive of differences.
Section 8. Symbols of unity and hope. The rings, the flame, and the spirit of the Games. The Olympic Games are more than just an athletic competition. They are a symbol of hope, unity, and the pursuit of excellence.
Nowhere is this symbolism more evident than in the Games' most iconic emblems, the Olympic rings and the Olympic flame.
The 5 interlocking rings, a design conceived by Pierre de Coubertin himself, represent the unity of the 5 continents: Africa, Asia, America, Europe, and Oceania.
The colors of the rings, blue, yellow, black, green, and red, were chosen because at least one of these colors is present in the flag of every nation in the world.
The Olympic flame, kindled in a sacred ceremony in Olympia, Greece, embarks on a long relay journey to the host city, where it burns brightly throughout the Games.
The flame symbolizes the light of knowledge, the pursuit of excellence, and the passing of the Olympic spirit from one generation to the next.
Section 9. Triumph and Controversy. The Games' Enduring Legacy. The Olympic Games have been a stage for some of the most inspiring moments in human history.
We have witnessed athletes overcoming incredible odds, shattering world records, and demonstrating extraordinary feats of strength, speed, and agility.
From Jesse Owens' defiant victories at the 1936 Berlin Olympics to Michael Phelps's record-breaking medal haul in swimming, the Games have provided countless examples of human potential and perseverance.
However, the Games have also been marked by controversy and tragedy. Terrorist attacks, political boycotts, and doping scandals have at times tarnished the Olympic ideal.
Despite these challenges, the Games have endured, reminding us that even in the face of adversity, the human spirit can prevail.
The Olympic Games are a testament to the complexity of the human experience, reflecting both our capacity for greatness and our potential for conflict.
They challenge us to strive for excellence, to embrace diversity, and to work together towards a more peaceful and united world.
The Olympic spirit of unity, sportsmanship, and excellence remains as relevant as ever.
A timeless ideal, the Olympic spirit in a changing world.
The Games remind us of our shared humanity and potential to achieve great things together.
The Games will evolve, reflecting new technologies and changing values.
Core principles of excellence, friendship and respect will continue to inspire.